Hello, everyone. Welcome to Empire Crypto TV. And this is a show about trading and education. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Please do support and please do press that like button if you like our content here in our channel. That will be highly appreciated. We try to do our best to produce the best educational system for up and coming traders, especially on the basic level. Right now, today, we're going to speak about news trading, or what is known as fundamental analysis. Right here on the screen, as you can see, I have a typical news broadcaster, which is known as investing.com, and they broadcast all sorts of news. But I want to go specifically somewhere, okay, because there's a lot of news that come out. So it's important that you have to try and focus on things that matter the most. You can hear about European stock features, mixed, corporate, and so forth. But I want to show you something different about investing.com that I have discovered that maybe it could be at your advantage as an up and coming trader. What I also discovered, what you should do, you just simply go to investing.com and then it will just stay tuned right there into this interface. You will just see headlines just popping out and all sorts of things, and the latest news. Of course, they have all sorts of stock, major indices features, real-time commodities, webinars, Bitcoin, economic calendar earnings. But let us focus mostly on economic calendar, especially if you are someone trading in the Forex market and also in the stock market, and also these major news that come from the economic calendar are very powerful news and impactful news. uh, the new announcements are always published here. So the publication for this investing.com is quite authentic. That is why I trust it the most. That's why I put it up here. So what you have here is just a listing of the latest news that have been delivered. You can see as early as 12:30 in the morning, and they will be delivering news every minute, every second, and every time when they do that, you have to keep an eye for it because it's good. But now what you need to notice that there are these stars here. There's some of them, they have one star, some have 2 stars, some have 3 stars. Okay, pay attention. Now is that the imp partage shows that the impact it has on the news. So what kind of impact would it have if it has 3 stars, 2 stars, or 1 stars? But here on investing.com, they also reveal that. Then they say that with 1 star, obviously you would expect low volatility. Okay, and then with 2 stars, moderate. Okay, maybe you can look into the news, maybe not. It will depend on how much impact would it have to a particular commodity or a currency or a cryptocurrency and so forth. But 3 stars is high volatility. This is most of the time when the interest rates by the central banks in the United States are risen or they are taken down. Most of the time, these are high volatility news that come out. Let's go to the news themselves. Let's look at the most high volatility news in the USD here. For example, existing home sales, which has 3 news, which means it has high volatility. It's expected to affect the market at a high level. But also the time here, it came out maybe say yesterday. So you just keep on have to then you have the euro here. It also has EU leaders summit, which is a very powerful thing that is going to happen during the day, and it might have an impact whether the market will go up or down. So let us see what kind of impact will it have on the market. So we just search for those markets. So bear in mind that you'll have actual, you'll have focused, and you'll have previous. So previously is what was achieved by a particular organization or a country pertaining a certain economic outcome, and then forecast is what they were hoping for, and actual is something that's happening now. So some of these details are not yet put in. So I'm looking for something that can give me results, and I'm looking at, let me just see, let's just search, okay, the US dollar and initial jobless claim, which has a high impact. And let's just look at the Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index. Okay, I'll just look into this jobless claim, but the EU one, I feel like it's more important, and it's still coming. Okay, which means it's still coming. Let us just see into it. It is not yet the result. That's why you see the bar still empty there on the actual. So let us just see. Okay, EU summit. It goes on to say buy or sell. You also have those options like a trader, buy or sell, but based on the news that is gonna be coming out. But here they'll give you the dates, and October 21, which is today, is the 21st, and which will give you the date for tomorrow, and it's the one that you have to watch out the most. And now it's October 21st, which is going to come out tomorrow, which is going to affect the news in a big way. So people should anticipate that a lot. So these times are very important to take that in mind and be sure that whatever you are trading, you may be trading stocks, cryptocurrency, or even in the forex market, most definitely these news will affect the market, irrespective, negative or positive. Let's go on look at other news as well. Let us study another aspect of these fundamental analysis. I'm looking for a three-star one. Okay, I'll look into initial jobless claims for the United States USD. Let's see how it looks like. Yes, I want the one with the results, okay, with the actual and so forth. Okay, now here this one, let me just back this screen here. It first gonna explain itself, okay. It will just say initial job claims measures the number of individuals who filed for unemployment insurance for the first time during the past week. This is the earliest US economic data, but the market impact varies from week to week. So now they go on to say a higher than expected reading should be taken as a negative. Wow, a higher than expected reading should be taken as a negative. A bearish, which means the market will go down if it's higher than expected reading for the US dollar. Okay, while a lower than expected reading should be taken as a positive in this case, which is a bullish for the US dollar. Let us look at what's happening now here. So the new latest release news. So what's happening previously, it was 219k, 219,000. Okay, this is what was previously, and forecast, and they were hoping the forecast would be 225. So the forecast is 225, which means the hopes or the predictions would have been 225. That's what they were hoping for. Okay, so previously they had 219,000 and forecast, or what they were hoping for, 225,000. Now what is the result? That's when you find it there at actual. What is actually been the results? No, it is 228,000 K, or 228,000 K. Okay, not K, okay, 228K. So now what's happening now? It means, like, we go back now to the statement that says a higher than expected reading should be taken as a negative. A higher than expected, which means it went higher than expected. It went higher than the forecast. It went higher than what they were hoping for, which is 228K. They were hoping for 225, or at least less, because they say here if it was lower than expected reading should be taken as a positive or a bullish, but instead it's a higher than expected reading because it's above 225K, which is 228K. So they take it as a negative. So in this case, a higher than expected reading should be taken as a negative and a bearish for the US dollar in this case. So in this case, when you are a trader doing fundamental analysis, you would expect the US dollar to go down, and then your closest broker, if you have a brokerage, then you would place a sell order in this case. There are many scenarios that are linked to this kind of explanation. They will always have that lower part that's a higher than expected reading, or a lower than expected reading should be taken as a bullish or a bearish trend. I hope you have learned much about this fundamental analysis. Go check it out. Investing.com is quite useful, and please do subscribe on our channel. Please support, and on Empire Crypto TV there are many other lectures, fundamental analysis, technical analysis as well, that we have on our channel. Until next time, thank you very much. I hope you learned something here on this session.